Hey everyone, Shaker here. Welcome to another episode of Stuck No More. I meet so many business owners who say, our profits are fine, but something just feels off. 9 times out of 10, that something traces back to leadership challenges they haven't even noticed yet. It's those small things, right? Like managers dodging tough conversations, or leaders not really sharing a clear vision with the team. I remember this tech firm from my consulting days. Mid-sized, solid revenues, but churn was brutal. The teams felt totally disconnected, and honestly, no one wanted to speak up. By the time I came in, their best people were already scanning LinkedIn for their next gig. It sounds dramatic, but this kind of thing usually plays out quietly. What are the subtle signs of poor leadership, anyway? Sometimes it's as simple as team meetings that are just pointless, or your top employees going quiet, not offering ideas like they used to. There's this low level exhaustion that creeps in, like everybody's just doing the minimum to get by. I see it all the time. Poor communication, vague goals, lack of support. It doesn't show up on a spreadsheet, but it's everywhere if you know where to look. And what's wild is that a lot of organizations don't even realize their culture's eroding until it's almost too late. I mean, think about it. When leaders avoid candor or when people don't feel safe to bring up issues, what happens? Folks disengage. Innovation dries up. There's this invisible energy drain that slowly saps momentum. It's not always explosive, but the damage builds up under the surface. That's why I always tell my clients, leadership issues don't stay isolated. They ripple through everything: productivity, morale, even how customers experience your brand. Now let's talk about the part a lot of people miss: the hidden costs. It isn't just about bad vibes or team morale. Bad leadership directly hits your bottom line, and it's usually way more expensive than people realize. Take this manufacturing client I worked with. On paper, the revenue looked fine, but after a few strong employees left, suddenly they had to shell out, I think it was over $100,000, just in recruitment and retraining costs. And that's before you factor in lost knowledge and messed up timelines. Here's the kicker. Most companies aren't tracking this stuff. It never shows up plainly in a financial report, right? You see training costs or recruitment fees, but the real story, the cost of people bailing because leaders didn't support them, gets lost in the shuffle. Toxic environments, high stress, slow decision making, it all adds up quietly in lost opportunities. And those costs, if you ignore them, just keep compounding. If you're a business owner listening to this, maybe you're thinking, oh, we're not that bad. But that's the risk. These issues stay hidden until something major blows up. Long term, the risks are huge. You lose your high performers, your teams lose faith, your brand gets dinged. It's a slow bleed. And the longer you delay fixing it, the bigger that hidden bill grows. Okay, so what do you do about it? Investing in leadership development isn't just a nice to have. It's got real ROI. I've seen it firsthand. One of my B-Strat clients came in with a classic mid-level management problem. Everyone was just reacting to crises, never really thinking ahead. We put together a targeted coaching plan to help those managers build actual leadership habits, like not just doing more meetings, but challenging people the right way, giving real feedback, and taking ownership. Give it a few months, and suddenly morale's up, profits are up, people are proactive. They're not afraid to speak up or try new things. Maybe you're wondering, where do I even start? Honestly, sometimes it's as simple as an honest audit. Ask your people for feedback. They'll tell you more than any report ever could. Set up regular one-to-ones. Invest in leadership workshops or coaching. But most important, build real accountability at every level. When your leaders know they're on the hook for team well-being, everything changes. All right, we've covered a lot today, from the subtle science to the not-so-hidden costs and what it takes to really turn things around. If this hit close to home, maybe it's time to take that first step. You can always reach out. I'm happy to help you find clarity. Until next time, keep moving forward, and remember, when you get leadership right, you unlock everything else. Take care.